Hey everyone. In this video, I'm doing an interview with Ruin. Um, we didn't record an intro, so I'm just doing it right now. Huge thank you to Ruin for doing this interview with me and just reaching out. Um, yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. Go ahead and introduce yourself so people watching know who you are, what you do. Feel free.
Uh, I'm Ruin or Jaden. You guys can call me whatever. Um, I'm playing Val for like quite a while, I would say. You know, competing in like tier 3 and then competing in GC now.
Okay. All right. Well, get started. Um, So, unlike most GC players who are kind of just new to competing, you already had experience playing. You played like in Fun Havers, YFP lockdowns when those were things. Is there any like big differences you notice between the two scenes?
Um, I think it's like I think it's more so like the people. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like I feel like I'm able to like make a lot more connections and like start talking to like people a lot more in GC. I feel like.
Yeah.
More like I feel like they're a lot more friendlier per se,
Okay.
easier to make friends and shit.
Yeah. Do you think there's like a? I mean, I feel like I know that answer. Is there like any big like differences in like gameplay, like positive or negative? Like,
Well, obviously there's like I feel like there's a little difference in gameplay.
mm-hmm.
Um, I feel like obviously I think Mr. Funhavers and like YFP are I think it's harder
Uh
playing
huh.
in those than competing in GC. But I feel like I've always played Mr. Funhavers and like YFP more so for fun.
Mm-hmm.
But like GC, I take a lot more seriously.
Okay, makes sense. So your team didn't play kickoff for GC. You guys were formed for OQ1, and in OQ1 you played like double duelist pretty much every map. You guys did have a very hard group. I will say you lost like Catface and Ghost.
Yeah.
But you guys did end up losing in groups, and then in that short like 2 week difference, you pretty much changed your whole identity to like a more double initiator focused thing, and you specifically went into like full time Neon, whereas before you're playing like Neon but Waylay and Jet on certain maps. Was that like a coach decision? Was that a team thing, or was that kind of something you pushed for?
I think I think I brought up the idea, but like it was definitely I think it was a coach thing and a player thing,
Mm.
and like I feel like it was more so a team decision
Okay.
overall, just because of the fact that our double duelists it was always not good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like me and Kira, the person who played the secondary duelist,
Mm-hmm.
we never clicked on like playing together on the double duelist, so it never really worked out. And I feel like I'm a lot more self-sufficient on Neon.
Yeah.
For the only Neon I pushed for, like at first it was a joke. I was like, you should just put me on Neon on every map, and it's something that just came to reality.
Okay. You think Neon's your best duelist?
100%.
Okay.
It used to be Jet, but I started playing a lot more meta agents now,
Uh huh.
or a lot more meta duelists, and I feel like Neon's just obviously just the best meta duelist.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, as most people know, your current coach for Hyperspeed is Luna One. She is more known from her time competing. Do you think she provides a lot more insight because she used to play, or what is that like having someone that was had like some success in GC to go more into coaching?
Um, I I think she definitely has a lot of insight, especially for me because she used to be like she played Neon,
Yeah.
and I feel like she's played a lot of roles in GC, so it's the fact that she can give insight on basically all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel like she's helped our initiator player, our flash initiator player, a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And helped me a lot on my scaling, comms, entries. I think she's definitely helped me a lot.
Okay. So obviously, you guys made Swiss. How does it feel to make Swiss after that shaky start to the season?
It feels great. I mean, at the start, I feel like we were a new team. We were trying shit. We weren't ever like really clicking. I'm pretty sure we formed like 2 weeks before OQ.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like definitely rough at the start. Um, but it feels really good making Swiss because I personally feel like we deserve it.
Uh huh.
I feel like we've been putting a lot of effort, especially for the time constraint that we've had. Because like I mean, everyone on my team has a job, and
Yeah.
like, and I'm jobless, so it's like I have a lot more free time. But my team putting in work to make it to crack while they have like a grown up job is like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I like it a lot.
Yeah. It's good. Good to hear. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody knows Cross Unity is a teacher. So,
Yeah.
we'll go into that question then. So, Cross Unity, your IGL, someone that has been in the scene for a while. What's it like playing under her IGLing? Like, is she more of like a veteran presence for the team, or does she help with Luna One and kind of like guiding the new players on that team?
I think she provides a lot of insight in game.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she's really committed. I feel like, and like, obviously, a lot of people know she is like a fucking aimer too.
Yeah.
Like, she's clean with it, and it definitely she definitely provides a good veteran presence
Mm-hmm.
to our team.
Is there like a structure she has? Is it like, do you guys have a structure? Is it more so like she kind of provides the ideas and you guys kind of just follow along and you have that trust in her?
Yeah. She basically just calls and we do whatever. I feel like for structure, it's always pre-round. I feel like she never really, like when you have numbers and shit, she never really like it's really tough on that, and that's why I feel like we could take our fights like more freely
Uh huh.
without worry of dying because she like doesn't get mad at us for taking our own fights.
Yeah, it's good.
Um, yeah, but she definitely has a structured pre-round. She's a good caller. I feel like she has a lot of good ideas as well, and
Mhm.
works well with Luna.
Mhm. It's good. More freestyle, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Freestyle mid round. So going into Swiss, are there any teams in particular that you want to play? Anybody that you are confident against, or just like you want experience playing against those teams?
I do want to say one team I want to play is Catface
Uh huh.
because we played them before in 10x and lost. New team, we're a new team. OQ played them again, we lost, and I feel like now that we're a lot more structured, I'm a lot more confident, and I feel like everyone's underestimating the breach.
Yeah.
I feel like we play it well,
Hmm.
and I think if we keep playing well, we have a chance of beating Cafes because um, first 2 times we played them, we were a new team, trying shit. We didn't have a lot of confidence, but
Yeah.
now that we've played a lot more teams and we have that confidence from making Swiss, I feel like we definitely have a chance.
Yeah. And it would be your first time playing them with the breach, right? Because the first two times was
Yeah, we,
the
we
double
played.
duelist.
Yeah, we played
Yeah.
Perma Yor.
Yeah. So that would be like a. I will say I was one of the breach doubters, so I'll take. But I mean, you guys do play them well, and I can't. I will take the responsibility for that one. I definitely was a breach doubter, but I'm also a breach player, so maybe I'm just coping. Um, we'll just go freestyle a little bit. Like, is there any teams you think are overrated that are in GC? Do you think there's anybody, or not in GC, not in Swiss? Like, you think there's anybody that if you play them, you'll kind of just you're super confident you'll
Um,
play them, or is it one of those like humble things where you respect everybody in Swiss?
I respect everyone. I know a lot of people are like saying 100 Thieves overrated, but can't really say that because I'm pretty good friends with Ori. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Well, so am I.
yeah,
You know, I gotta.
I don't want to shit talk my friend's team,
Yeah.
but um, I think all teams. I feel like this is a good Swiss. I mean,
Yeah.
especially this is my first Swiss, obviously, but I feel like there's a lot of even teams. Obviously, there's teams that are really good in this one, but
Hmm.
I feel like definitely really even. I feel like
Yeah.
every matchup is gonna be good.
It definitely, at least compared to like the last year's Swiss, from what I remember, definitely
Yeah,
like a higher ceiling. Like the average level was very high this year. I think. Like, I think all it
right.
takes is like one team, like one team that people might have being bottom four. Like they just have a good day or they have a week where like everything clicks and they could just upset some random team.
100%.
So as you just stated, it's your first time in GC. You know, how have you enjoyed it? Like, I've seen you a little bit in the GC10 server. Is it like, do you enjoy being around the scene more? Like, what's it like compared to tier 3 on like a more casual level, I guess, and not just competition?
I feel like in GC, communicating with like all the other players in GC, I feel a lot more seen. I feel like I'm more involved, 100%.
Uh huh.
When I first started competing, I think like during OQ1, I was really nervous about my skill because like I feel like I was a little unknown at the
Mm-hmm.
start. I feel like not a lot of people knew me, but now that I feel like a lot more known and I feel like I have a lot more people like acknowledging me, I feel a lot more confident.
It's good. It's good. I mean, for me, when I heard you were doing it, I already knew you were insane, but I do
I appreciate
understand.
that.
Um, do you got any? We asked this to Luna One in the Rage Bait podcast. Do you have anything to say to anybody that doubted you guys, or people thinking like you're a weak team going into Swiss, like, or are you just gonna let the gameplay show?
I definitely already let. I feel like I already let the gameplay kind of show
Yeah,
itself that we're definitely not the weakest team.
yeah.
I feel like a lot of much of the hate is really biased, I would
Mhm.
say. Um, and I feel like we played really well to like at least get some recognition.
Okay. Humble compared to the compared to your coach's response for sure. It was very humble.
Don't worry, I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah. You got any closing statements, any remarks, shout outs? Like, I'll let you take the floor. Just talk about what you want to talk about.
Um, I do think Kira, Lover Girl, she needs a lot more recognition. Like the improvement she's overcome, especially and same for CC, it's insane. I feel like if you guys saw OQ1 to like now, I feel like they definitely need a lot more recognition
Mm-hmm.
and a lot more glaze towards them.
Yeah.
Um, I feel like that's all I gotta say.
All right. Good shout outs. Very humble, shouting out the team. All right. Thank you so much for doing this interview with me. I appreciate it. It was a
Of
good
course, of
time.
course.
Short and sweet.
Yeah,
Not anything
little short
crazy.
and sweet.
Nothing crazy. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, huge shout out to Ruin for letting me interview them. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna try to get maybe one more interview before Swiss. So yeah, make sure you do the stuff, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Thank you guys so much for watching.